Hank Williams Jr. prescription for survival is a stupid one, and it's going to set you up for failure. What I mean by that is there are a lot of people out here that claim to want to be some sort of militia or a fire team if crap hits the fan, but they don't have any food. They probably have an AR and like 7 boxes of ammo and 2 mags, and they bought a chest rig, and they spent the money to put a cheap red dot on their gun, and they have some various other stuff, but they haven't put any thought into actually having how would I put this, supplies to even function on should they be in a position to never ever go to the freaking grocery store again because things went to crap and either the grocery store's not there or something of that sort. You know, I can't help but roll my eyes at the 3%er type stuff where people are talking about resisting tyranny, but if you ask them how many pounds of just dry goods they have, they don't have any. I mean, let's say you had 10,000 rounds of ammunition and you're a great shooter and you're tactically squared away as far as guns go, and you still have no food. You can't eat 5.56. You can't eat a multiplier. If you have all of that and have no amount of food put back to get you any amount of time, you might as well not even load your freaking mags. You might as well not ever talk about resisting anything, because they're going to starve you out because you are completely and totally unprepared. The guy with 500 rounds, 4 mags, and a gun that's competent that has, 6 months worth of food back is far more of an asset than you are, regardless of how much armament you have. And that's what I'm saying. And you're not gonna, the whole line from that ridiculous song about skinning a buck and running a trot line. If there's gonna be a lot of competition out there for wildlife. People act like they're gonna live off the fat of the land like George and Lenny, and it's not going to happen. They're gonna get out there and either get shot for being on somebody's land hunting, thinking that they're going to feed their family, but that guy has decided to run a perimeter on his property and shoot anybody that comes on it because it's a grid down situation, and that's, as far as he's concerned, his food. People are going to be crapping in rivers. People are going to be doing all kinds of ignorant things that are going to destroy the water quality and kill off a bunch of fish. You're not going to live off the fat of the land. There's more people than there is food out there as far as wildlife. I'm trying to just put this into a cohesive nugget that you're not going to survive if you don't actually have supplies put back. Countless friends of mine, people that I care about, that maybe they think they're coming to my house, but they're probably not. Because they're aware of what's going on, but they're not even willing to put back $20 worth a week of rice meals in a tote. If you do not have food, you do not have the energy to fight a war or defend anything. You're going to be a refugee that's armed and probably going to get shot really soon if you're walking around with a long rifle. So that's why I'm saying the Hank Jr. prescription of survival is a stupid one. And I want you to think about that. It's going to get you killed. You need to have a place to hunker down. I'm not saying don't stand up when the time comes to stand up. But I'm saying if there is nothing to get you without trying to steal from other people, and that's another thing. People that think they're going to be marauders and go around, hitting people they know are preppers, or just, basically killing their neighbors for food. And that's going to be a thing when people's kids get hungry. Newsflash, about everybody around here in the Midwest has a gun under the bed. Are you going to shoot that guy that's feeding his kid a bowl of rice? Are you going to bust in his house and shoot him in front of his wife and kids because you failed to prepare, that makes you a pretty bad person, not them. And the odds are you're gonna see this guy trying to feed his family, and you're not gonna be able to do it. You're not gonna be able to shoot him. Your personal compass probably won't allow it, and then you'll end up trying to trade your gun for a bowl of rice or whatever. If you're not going to prepare, then quit talking about resisting anything.